Hello everyone, Broken Mike here and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to this week's episode of BUW. This is episode 230, part 2. With that said, if any of you have happened to miss part 1, then please do not forget to head on over and give it a watch. Now, as you can see, we are going to be kicking off part 2 of the show with a tag team match from the men's division. And we have got Ninja Soldier and Keith Redfield, the Soldiers of Steel, and they'll be taking on K9 and the BUW United States Champion, yours truly, Broken Mike, representing the Broken Psychos. Now, before we dive into the match action, do remember, guys, to leave a like for Mike, leave any comments below, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's dive into the match action.
They're here.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 559 pounds.
A big-time tag team.
Making their way down to the ring first, Keith Redfield and Ninja Soldier, the Soldiers of Steel. So the Soldiers of Steel looking to get back to winning ways here tonight after suffering a setback in their recent matchup. As they look to try and climb the ranks of the tag team division. This is probably by far going to be the biggest test for the Soldiers of Steel.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 466 pounds.
A matchup like this.
And their opponents, representing the Broken Psychos, the team of K9 and the BUW United States Champion, the Nightmare Chief, Broken Mike. Well, it's been a little while since we've seen this combination of the Broken Psychos. K9 and Broken Mike, former tag team champions together. Haven't teamed together for a little while, in all fairness. The current United States champion has been on an absolute tear as of late. Has been the United States champion now for 11 months. And K9, who's trying to get back to winning ways himself after a setback against Mr. Woos last week. As Keith Redfield delivering a version of the haluva kick to K9. A shoulder tackle, of course, Keith Redfield, a two-time hardcore champion. K9 misses wildly with that drop kick attempt. Oh, shotgun drop kick in the corner. Headbutt from K9. There's a tag. In comes the United States champion. And this is the first time meeting in BUW between Keith Redfield and Broken Mike. Samoan drop. There's a pin attempt. Ninja in to make the save. Oh, DDT. And look at Keith. The 10 beats of the Baron on K9. Down he goes. Oh, and there's a net breaker. Knee to the face. The right hand. Knee to the side of the face again. Combination of moves there. Combination of strikes. And the Broken Psychos are currently on top. As Keith looks to regroup. Oh, he counters K9, who comes in off the tag. Wait a second, what's Keith looking to do here? Snake eyes to K9. Super kick. And there's a tag to the United States champion. Keith crawling to his corner. There's a tag. In comes Ninja Soldier. A 300-pounder. Now in the match. Very agile for a man his size. Ninja and United States champion, who have only met once before previously in BUW. And that was in a mixed tag match. A shoulder tackle, down goes Ninja. Back suplex off the ring apron. Taking out Keith Redfield. Off the ropes. And again. Oh, what a punch from Ninja. Boot to the face. Back elbow from Ninja. Oh, and the high kick, and the head of the broken table is busted open. And there's a tag to Keith Redfield. Off the ropes. And a clothesline takes down Redfield. Again, turning the attention to Ninja Soldier. Back suplex off the ring apron.
Nothing but malicious intent when you deal damage out on the apron.
Keith now back in the ring. Head first. Oh, double boots to the face. Irish up into the corner. Looking to pick apart the leg. Oh, and Keith with the Kimura lock. And a quick escape. Ninja tagged in, double tape attempt. And it works perfectly. And there's a tag to K9. K9 and Ninja squaring off. Look at K9 go here. Clubbing blow. And K9 with a submission hold of sorts. Oh, Superman punch from Ninja. Keith tagged in. Whip into the corner. Head first goes K9. There's a tag. Another double team. This time on K9. And K9 getting the brunt of the attack here. There's a cover. Ninja. Can he get the victory? Just a 1 count. Springboard crossbody right onto the lower back. A blind tag. In comes Redfield. And Redfield turning his attention to your Nightmare Chief. The broken Nightmare. Being dealt a blow here. Looking to open up that wound even more. Belly to back into a net breaker. Will the Psychos pick up another victory? No. Save from Ninja. Spine buster. Oh, headbutt. Sends the United States champion to the floor. Looking for the spear. The Soldiers are still really up for this matchup, that is for sure. Reverse Alabama slam. And Keith into the cover. And K9 kicks out at 2. That's the closest we come to a winner in this match. Keith spikes K9. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, looking for the haluva kick. K9 able to sidestep. Oh, wait a second. Air raid siren. Hooks the leg. And there's the save at 1. Oh, wait a second. Future shock DDT. And this could be huge for the Soldiers of Steel if they can get the job done here tonight. Nice amateur takedown. Ninja sent crashing to the floor. Side slam. Hooks the leg. And that was close. 2 count. K9 crawling to his corner. And there's a tag. A mistake from Redfield. A nightmare punch finds its mark. And Keith kicks out at 2. Off the ropes. Oh, spear attempt, sidestep. Right hand from Redfield. Back elbow. Running clothesline. There's a tag. K9 back in. Discus elbow drop. A stomp right on the midsection of Redfield. And now K9 thinking the doggy splash. No, went for the elbow drop instead. Hooks the leg. And just like that, it's over. Here are your winners, the Broken Psychos. What a match that was, and I'll give credit where it's due. The Soldiers are still brought their A game. The only difference being they did not pick up the win here tonight. But some promising signs for the future of that tag team, that is for sure. But again, congratulations to K9 and the United States Champion, your Nightmare Chief, Broken Mike. And in our next contest, in what will be our final match before our next break, we have got a women's tag team match coming up next. We have got Brittany Beth and Kathy Cross, the Iron Lassies. They're taking on Jane Barrett and the 2025 Women's Journey to Gold ladder match winner Victoria Wolf, the Pact of Wolves.
Here comes trouble.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring,
Making their way to the ring first, Jane Barrett and the winner of the 2025 Women's Journey to Gold ladder match, Victoria Wolf, the Pact of Wolves. Surprisingly, we've seen Victoria Wolf without her briefcase.
Look who it is.
and their opponents.
The WWE Universe
And their opponents, Kathy Cross and the Powerhouse Princess, Brittany Beth, the Iron Lassies. So Kathy Cross, Brittany Beth, set to do battle here tonight, with the crowd not giving them the warmest of welcomes. And of course, Brittany Beth has been dealing with her former tag team championship partner, Country Girl, in recent months. As of right now, both teams looking to try and climb the tag team division. Jane Barrett looks set to start off, and Brittany Beth also starting things off. And here we go, this match is underway. A short on, close on, right at the gates from Brittany Beth. And follows up with a Glasgow kiss. And Brittany Beth, of course, has held several championships in BUW. A three-time YouTube champion, former tag champion, of course, former Intercontinental champion. Of course, at one point, held the Intercontinental title and tag title simultaneously. There's a double team from the Iron Lassies. Kathy Cross dealing with Jane Barrett, but Jane switches it around. Whip into the corner. Forearm to the face. Oh, look at this, Jane Barrett driving the knee into the throat of Kathy Cross. There's a tag. Here comes Victoria Wolf, of course, who currently does hold a contract for a future Women's World title match whenever she sees fit. Working on that leg of Cross. Victoria Wolf being carried around the ring, gets dropped on to the turnbuckle face first. Along off the ropes. sitting cross up on the top rope. Couple of right hands. Victoria. Look at this. Superplex. Victoria looking for the cover as Cross was trying to get to her partner. Just a 1 count. Irish whip. Back elbow from Cross. Running shoulder tackle. There's a tag. Jane Barrett back in. Double team. Now from the Pact of Wolves. Oh, looking for the Glasgow Kiss was Cross. Few shots to the midsection. And Jane Barrett gets sent over the top rope. I'm sure all these women are looking forward to next week's first ever women's pay-per-view, Revolution, which will come your way next week. Hair pull neck slam from Cross. You know Jane, the Belfast brawler from Belfast, Northern Ireland, being dealt a serious blow from Cross. I'm surprised Cross may not have already given Jane Barrett a possible concussion. The amount of times I read bounce off the floor as Victoria did make the tag. And a kick to the side of the face. Cross looking for the win for the Iron Lassies. Not having a 1 count. Irish whip. And a kick to the leg. Victoria's going to be feeling that one. Overhand slap from Cross as Victoria switches it around quickly. Waistlock looking for maybe for the suplex kingdom. Instead, Victoria's the one that gets German suplexed. And Barrett, who looked like she was going to get a cheap shot, she was going to get cheap shotted, was able to counter Cross. And now the Pact of Wolves have the upper hand. Brittany Beth, Victoria Wolf, the 2 legal participants. Back suplex from Victoria. It's Brittany with a kick to the gut. Oh no! Oh, spine first into the ring post. Goes Victoria. That had to hurt. Chops echoing. Victoria literally back into a corner. Running shoulder block. Back inside. Basement drop kick from Victoria. Dragon screw counter. And looking to target the leg of Brittany. In comes Jane Barrett. Running shoulder tackle in the corner. Now driving the knee into the throat. Whip into the corner. Scoop slam. There's a cover. A kick out after one. Well, look at Jane's reaction. She couldn't believe that was only a 1 count. Top rope, elbow drop. There's a tag, in comes Victoria. Kick to the back. Oh, reversal. Knife edge chop. Back elbow from Brittany. There's a tag. The double team. The brain buster and roundhouse kick combo. And there's the save from Cross. Oh, and Jane with the triangle choke. Will Brittany tap? Oh, not quite. Look at this. Brittany's feeling that one, that is for sure. Off the ropes. Hip toss. Head first goes Barrett. Scoop slam from Brittany. Brittany now sitting on the middle rope. Flying cross body. Whip into the corner. And the chop connects. Back elbow from Barrett. Whip into the corner. The tag, in comes Victoria. Clothesline. And there's a cover from Victoria. And just like that, it's over. Here are your winners, the Pact of Wolves. And that's a massive tag team victory for Jane Barrett and, of course, Victoria Wolf. What a matchup that was, folks. Great tag team action from two very good teams. But anyway, folks, we're going to take another break. But before we do, if you have enjoyed what you've seen so far, then please do make sure to leave a like for Mike. Leave any comments below, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, of course, we are at the halfway point. We've still got some big matches still to come, including in our next contest. We will find out who will be the next challenger to Kissable Demons Women's UK Championship at Revolution. Hope I'll be able to see you for that one, and you don't want to miss that or the second of the rest of the action here on BUW. So until then, I will see you all after this next break.